Hi, Bill.
Hi.
I just heard from my producer that you have a ghost story.
Oh, I have a ghost story.
I want to hear it.
I was in a hotel in Ohio, and all right, the owners of the hotel are here. I was asleep, and it felt like I heard a crash, and it felt like a like when a cat or something darts across a room and it knocks something over. So I heard a crash, and I got up and I put my feet down, and I could feel something, my feet, and I was like, what? And I turned on the light, and it was dirt, and it had knocked over a plant. So a plant had knocked over, and I was like, well, that's weird. And I looked around, I thought something was in the room, and then I went into the bathroom, and I looked in the sink, and I could see my reflection like real vividly in the sink. And I went like this into the sink, and what it was filled to the brim with water, right to the brim. And when I went like this, all the water went and fell down. And then, so I just stayed up all night and watched SportsCenter.
You mean went into the drain? Like
It was like filled up to the top. And when I went, like, you could just touch it lightly, and it all came out like that. And then I told the guy who who worked there, I was like, hey, I had this weird thing happen. He was like, oh yeah, that room's haunted. That's something you tell someone when they get the room.
Yeah, you do it afterwards.
You go, you want the haunted room or non-haunted
right.
room? I'd be like, I prefer the non-haunted one.
Yeah.
Jethro.
Yeah, I bet you did stay up. And nothing happened while you were awake then?
No. I think it was probably the ghost of a cat is what I thought.
I see.
Yeah.
The cats love to turn faucets on.
Yeah, they do. It's like,
they turn
meow,
water
meow,
on.
meow, meow.
Do they have to make the noise when they turn the faucet?
Yeah, don't they always?
They always make noise. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow. That's how they just talk? Like,
Yeah.
meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow.
You clearly don't have a cat.
I don't know a cat.
No,
Yeah.
you should know one.
Yeah.
I hear that you're somehow committed to working out in a way that you...
I'm looking at you, and I'm trying to figure out that you work out.
No, that's what I heard, that you're like into really...
Well, for Barry, because I have to play a Marine, and I remember when I got the show, Alec Berg, the co-creator of the show, they went, all right, we're gonna do it. And he was like, cool, you gotta go to a gym, because I play a Marine. And I work with this great trainer, Kim, who's hilarious.
Sounds like you're just making that up.
Yeah. Kim.
Yeah.
No, her name is Kim Waldauer, and she's awesome. And she just beats me up. And then, and what I realized, though, I just turned 40, and like, you can't, like, things just stop working around 38.
Yep.
Like, I was able to run, and then it was like one day at 38, it was like, no. And my knees just gave up on me.
Yeah, you do have to, it's weird. You have to start taking care of yourself at a certain age.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
No.
And congratulations on, you had like something like 13 nominations for the show.
Oh,
You won an Emmy.
Yeah.
Henry won an Emmy.
Yeah, Henry won one.
I mean, it was so great that and I love Henry so much. He's just the greatest guy.
The sweetest guy in the world.
He is. And so, I mean, how great is that the show not only is hilarious and fun to work on, I'm sure, but that you're both recognized like that.
Oh, it was great, and to be up there with Henry, but also Henry, at the Emmy after party, Henry was like partying. Like, he's crazy. Like, he was really into it, like really loving it and stuff. And I'm kind of more of like, I was trying to learn how to lift weights still in the corner.
So tell people because then I want to know how you came up with this idea, because you kind of co-created it and wrote this, but tell everyone who you play and who Henry plays.
I play Barry. Everybody's like, wow, really? No, I play Barry. He's a former Marine who, he now works as a low-rent hitman. He's kind of depressed, and so he comes to Los Angeles to kill a guy, and he follows the guy to his acting class. And the acting class is run by Henry Winkler, and my character decides he like a change in his life, so he decides he's going to take the class and become an actor.
Right.
And he's not a very good actor.
Right. So, and what made you, I mean, it's just such a unique idea for a show. Did you know much about hitmen, and how did you look into this?
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal it here. No, no, I didn't know much of anything about any of that stuff. I mean, there's a character in the show called NoHo Hank, who's this kind of like Chechen heavy guy. Yeah, there he is. Anthony Kerrigan plays him, and the way that we came up with that character was my character goes to this big Chechen gangster guy named Goran Pazar, and we go, oh, he should have like a like a lieutenant kind of guy, and so we initially were writing it just kind of like this, like a thing you've seen a lot, like kind of like a angry guy, kind of a scary guy. But my computer wasn't working, so I couldn't write, so I had to take it to the Genius Bar at the Apple Store, and the guy there was so nice and so cool that I came back and I was like, oh, let's make him a guy from the Genius Bar, basically, like that kind of hospitable kind of, because the Genius Bar, you're really mad because your computer doesn't work, and
Right.
and they're just like, oh yeah? Sure, man. Well, I can help you with that. While you wait, we have a Starbucks across the street if you'd like to go over there, I figured out what's wrong with your Mac. You spilled syrup all over it. And I'm like, I did? And it's like, that's why it's not working. I'm like, you're a genius.
It's great. All right, it's a very funny show, and you won the Emmy, so
Oh, thank you.
it says how good it is. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Bill. We're back with Bill Hader. We're talking about how people, when during the commercial break and before the show, people come down here and dance, and how bold it is.
It's super bold, and I really applaud you for doing that, because I'm in my dressing room watching you guys dance. I was like, I would never have the guts to go down there and do that, and no, it's awesome.
No, they come down. Not only do they dance, but a lot of them turn around so the audience sees the backside of them, which is...
Yeah, I noticed that.
I know. I like it. All right, I have this bowl. I don't know where it came from. Bowl of interesting questions.
Oh.
That's what it says right there. And so I thought I will read some, and you will.
Okay.
I don't know what they are.
Oh, boy.
And we'll see if they're interesting and if you want to answer them. If you could only say one word the rest of your life, what would it be? Okay. That can be good or bad.
Yeah.
That works positively and negatively. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I don't know. The superpower to pick up a check, maybe at a restaurant, maybe. Other people pay usually. I'm an ass. Superpower to go and be like, I'll get this.
Right.
I never do that. No, I'm joking.
Because people do it before you, or
No,
you just
I'm
avoid
like,
it?
you should get this. I drove all the way to the east side for you, so
I
you
see.
pay for the meal.
Yeah, I never go to the east side. That's the ticket.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
smart
I have
answer
like
to
a
that.
5-mile radius. I only stay. I won't go to the east side. I mean, there are people like, there's such a good restaurant there. I'm like, I'm not going to the east
No,
side.
so that's side of the 405, no thanks.
Yeah, that's the Californians.
Yeah,
How'd you get
no
there?
way, yeah.
Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, Phoebe Cates in Gremlins.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yes.
If you guys remember Gremlins. Everyone go, Fast Times. No, it was Gremlins.
Okay.
Massive crush.
all right, everybody write that down.
Yeah.
If you could be someone else for the day, who would it be?
Ellen.
Yeah? Would you
Yeah.
like to be me?
Yeah. I like to do this. I wish I had the balls to do that.
Do you want to do this one day?
I wish I could. I do, like Seth Meyers. I have friends who do this, and I'm always like, how do you? I don't know. It's just a real skill.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We hope so. But
Yeah, no, it's like really cool.
yeah, but I think you'd be great at it. It's fun. It's
Oh,
just
really?
being interested in other people and talking to them. Then you have to listen. That
What?
like that.
What'd you say? I want to do what you do.
Yeah. If you could be a contestant on any game show or reality show, which would it be?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would like to be on Survivor just to like camp. I think it'd be fun just to camp and like make a game out of it, Right? Like,
Yeah.
Isn't that what that show? I've never seen Survivor. by the way.
Oh, okay. What's the one thing you forget to do more often than anything else?
I don't know.
I forget people's names.
Oh, yes. I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually did a sketch about it on SNL called What's That Name, which was about a character, it was a game show we would do where it was like the contestant would come out and it would be two contestants. I was like, all right, so first person, who's, for $5, who's this? And it'd be a picture of Madonna. And they would go, Madonna, all right, good. For $10, who's this? And it's Bugs Bunny. Oh, Bugs Bunny, good. I go, now, for $1 million, who's this? And it's Kenan Thompson. He's like, I'm your doorman.
Yeah.
I've worked with you for 20 years.
Right.
What's my name?
That's good.
That's my nightmare.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, we We just did, John Mulaney hosted, we just did that. Yeah,
That's hilarious. I don't like that question. Last one. Better be a good one. That's not good either. Last one. Who or what makes you laugh the hardest?
Oh, man. Who makes me laugh the hardest? Martin Short.
He is hilarious.
Martin Short makes me laugh. When I was growing up on watching SCTV and movies like Father of the Bride and all those things, he made me laugh so hard. And then as a person, and now I'm very lucky that he's a friend of mine, hanging out with him, he makes me laugh harder than anybody I've ever met.
He's very, very funny.
They had anyway, go ahead.
No, finish.
Oh, I cut off like, we're gonna be right. And I was like, wait, no, I have more. It's so worth it. No, I was at a friend's birthday party and they had a really sweet card for them that was very earnest, sweet card, and everybody signed it like, hey man, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. And it was all very sweet, and Marty Short signed it, best pizza in town. Like, just not paying attention.
He's a funny guy. All right, new episodes of Barry air every Sunday night on HBO. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andy. Ellen asked me to remind you to subscribe to her channel so you can see more awesome videos, like videos of me getting scared or saying embarrassing things, like ball peen hammer, and also some videos of Ellen and other celebrities, if you're into that sort of thing. God!